Hey everyone, I am Victoria's Secret. I am rocking around Dublin's fair city for almost 18 years, and I'm basically drag's answer to like the BFG because I'm tall, like really tall. So I never set out to be a drag queen. However, about 18 years ago, I was in an art college and I was seeing all these super talented people rocking around and I was thinking, I want in on this action. So I was like, I'm gonna give drag a go. There I am, out on the college stage, could not keep a high heel on, could barely keep a wig on, try my best to lip sync to Britney Spears' Toxic, and believe me, that performance was toxic, and somehow I'm still here. I love drag. I mean, I've been all over the world, I've seen so many different types of drag, but I want to bring some of the most amazing drag right here to Dublin. So I've been lucky enough to like bring girls from Australia, bring girls from America, from the Netherlands, and it's always a wild ride to see what other people do with their drag. Drag is not the same worldwide. However, I will say that Dublin drag is some of the best drag in the whole world. So if it's your first time this Pride season going to see a drag show, what I would say is nobody likes their hair touched. I mean, it may not be my hair, but I bought it, don't touch it. And in general, we're on stage, so you don't need to get on the stage either. Just sit back, relax, have some fun, and spend some money behind the bar. These venues keep us in work. I actually met RuPaul, I think it was in 2018 or 19, not great on dates. And Ru was really lovely, really tall. I mean, I am super tall, but even I was like craning my neck up and very statuesque. Also, the suits were perfection. They were not pennies, hun. So I think right now we're seeing drag absolutely everywhere. However, if you really cast your eyes back in Ireland, we've always been mad about drag. I mean, RTE put Shirley Temple Bar on Telly Bingo almost 20 years ago. That was in the homes of your granny, my granny, all playing bingo with Shirley Temple Bar. Whereas now, I think the world is embracing drag in a much bigger way. However, Dublin, Ireland, always been mad about drag. I'm so excited for Dublin Pride this year because honestly, not only has it been almost 3 years, and maybe for some people they're like, okay, but what's the big deal? I mean, if you open a paper right now, you're reading about like attacks that have happened in the city that are specifically homophobic attacks. It's really important that we go out and spread a message of love and also show young people that there's a whole world of people out there who accept and love them, who are not just part of our community, but also our allies too. And that for me is what Pride is so special. Also, it's a space for families. You know, there's not many things as part of our community that we can bring young queer people out to, or that queer parents can take their children out and celebrate Pride in our city. So I have worked with a lot of the girls from RuPaul's Drag Race. And if you ever want the real tea, some of it's spelled on my podcast, Petty Little Things, but the real tea is on our Patreon, because what? I'm a businesswoman. However, who is the funnest? Let me see. You know what, every time Adore Delano comes into town, I know that we're gonna kiki, we're gonna talk about Real Housewives, we're gonna go for some pizza, and we're gonna party. So I'm always super happy when I hear Adore Delano is coming into town. So there's loads of talk that like companies are getting involved around Pride and it's becoming more commercialized and that maybe it's only being celebrated at Pride. But having come off a very long 2 years of lots of lockdowns, I got to work with so many companies, not just at Pride, and also to get an insight into the fact that they're educating their staff, making sure that there's space for not only their queer employees, but also for their allies within the company to come forward. So they're all supporting each other. However, without all of that like education, certain things maybe not have happened in this company, such as like marriage equality was literally only yesterday. And there's no way that would have passed without all of our allies coming out, supporting the community and making sure that they voted yes. And I feel that a lot of that education is happening within these companies too.